In problem 17, we have a word problem. You and your family are driving to San Diego on a trip. From Phoenix, the trip is 354.5 miles according to Google. Answer the following questions based on the situation. We're going to use the relationship distance equals rate times time to write a rational function. T of r that has the average rate of travel in miles per hour and its input and the time of travel as its output. The distance will be a constant at 354.5 miles. So we want t to be our output. I'm going to start by writing distance equals rate times time. Now we want everything to be equal to t, so I'm going to divide both sides by r. d over r equals t. Distance is constant at 354.5 miles. Rate is going to be our input, and it's equal to t. Now, if we were to write this in true function fashion, it's going to be t of r is equal to 354.5 over r. If you're averaging 60 miles per hour, how long will the trip take? So we want t of 60. So we have 354.5 over 60. 354.5 divided by 60 gives us about 5.9 miles, or hours, I mean. So the trip will take 5.9 hours traveling at 60 miles per hour. If the trip took 10 hours, what's your average rate of travel? So now we're setting this equal to 10. 10 equals 354.5 divided by r. I'll multiply both sides by r. Divide both sides by 10 and we get a rate of 35.45 miles per hour. The trip will take 10 hours traveling at 35.45 miles per hour. Determine the horizontal asymptote for t of r and explain its meaning. Horizontal asymptote is going to be the degree on the top compared to the degree on the bottom. So looking at our function right here, the degree on the top, there are no r's on the top, so the degree on top is 0. Degree on bottom is 1. Therefore, our horizontal asymptote, because the degree on the bottom is larger, is going to be y equals 0. And what does this mean in this situation? So if we're looking at our graph, our input is our rate, and our output is our time. At time 0, you have to go an infinite rate in order to for the time to be 0. So you have to go infinity miles an hour for the time to be 0. The faster you go, the lower the time. Determine the vertical intercept and explain its meaning. What number are we not allowed to put in here? 0. So our vertical asymptote is going to be x equals 0. If you're going 0 miles per hour, you're never going to get there. And that's pretty much what it's telling us.